With Scott Hastings, 65 caps for Scotland. How many more than your brother?
Got 4 more than Gavin, but that'll do me.
2 Lions tours as well, obviously.
Yeah, good fun.
Australia and New Zealand. Just in terms of, not necessarily the modern day game, but professional rugby, top end rugby, international rugby, what would you consider the key requirements, ingredients of the modern day rugby player, I suppose? You know, looking specifically at the mental side of it.
Yeah, funnily enough, actually, I've just been writing an article about this. And I think it boils down to focus and concentration. You look at international sport, whether it be football, whether it be golf, or whether it be rugby, and the top 2 inches is vitally important. And I sometimes don't think enough is done in this aspect of the game. And I appreciate that there are sports psychologists out there. And there's a lot of techniques that players can use, from visualization to planning strategies to coping strategies. But for me, ultimately, it is the focus and concentration, especially at international level, which is so vitally important. It can win or break games. So
that you talk about a winning mentality. New Zealand have it, for instance. You know, they're very consistent. They win the majority of their matches, and that is key. And probably you see that there's a difference between someone who's successful and those that just fail or fall short.
Yeah, I try and differentiate between rugby players and footballers. For me, footballers understand the game. It's far more classed than rugby players at times that can be a bit robotic. Especially you see a lot of players who fall off the side of a ruck and maul area, will stick their hand up because it's automatic, it's process. But if you're a thinking rugby player and you analyse a game, I think there's an intuition there that actually marks you out as a better player. You never see an All Black coming up and sticking his hand up. They're comfortable in each other's company. They work on these strategies in defence and attack, and they also know how to play heads-up rugby, very much what's in front of them. So they don't play to form and type and what they practice on the training field. Yes, they'll go through those core movements and phases of possession, but when it's on to attack, there's a confidence within their play to actually go and chase the game.